Welcome, everybody, to the Canadian Esports Championship Series. My name is Wilby, and I will be your host this evening. Tonight, we have the last regulation game in our Valorant division between Dragon and No Guidance. Joining me is Yoga, who's going to be casting and analyzing alongside. Yoga, what are we expecting between Dragon and No Guidance? Is there any insight you can kind of provide for any players, or any viewers rather, coming in while we go into the map?
What I can tell you is this is the last game of the regular season, so it's obviously pretty hype. I want it to be a good game, and these two teams are tied at the moment. So the winner of this game will end up being 5th, and the loser will be 6th. So this game's pretty important for playoff seeding, and both times these teams played, it's been very close games. I think the first time it went to triple overtime, and the last game they played, the score was 11-13.
You know what? These teams are head-to-head as well in points as well. They're both rocking, both rocking 2 points in the league. As the map bans get started, it seems like Dragon actually ban off Bind as the first map. But yeah, two points means they've both won twice. We did have a draw coming out of No Guidance. Technically, No Guidance is in 5th right now, with Dragon in 6th, even though they're tied. Just because of the plus loss round difference. So it's so close, like you're saying, and I think both of these teams are gonna have to really fight for it, because like you said, the seeding is going to be affected going into playoffs, and the last thing you want to do is with the way the seeding will probably go, you probably don't want to be coming in 6th in the 6-man bracket. So that being said, we're seeing some more bans come out.
And it looks like we have our map decided. We're going to be playing on some Haven.
Look at that. I love it. I think it's, we've had too much Icebox. Haven, though, 3 bomb sites. What's your main play on Haven?
Haven, it's a slower, more defaulty map. I think on attack, you want to take it a lot slower, get a lot of information first before you decide which site you're going to commit to. Or you can play it pretty aggressively, because at the end of the day, like on each site, you're probably going to have at most 2 people, unless they gamble a little bit, try to put 3 on site. So we'll see. But most of the time with Haven games we've watched, it's been a lot more defaulty. So that's kind of what I'm expecting to see.
No, I think I agree with that, right? You kind of want to scrim it out, maybe play a default, get a pick, and then as a defender, you don't want to get caught out there. You don't want to get caught out using too much aggression and pushing and getting punished for it, and then the other team capitalizes.
Yeah, but I love Haven when it's played aggressively. I think it's probably, in my opinion, I think it's one of the best maps in the game. I know it gets a lot of bad slack from the community, but excited to see this game. These two teams are really competitive. It's going to be a close one.
Absolutely. That being said, I think we are ready to rumble. Let's get into the Agent Select. This is going to be really important coming out on a map like Haven, because as much as we're kind of saying you need to default and pug it out, right? Saying watch the aggression from people trying to push as a defender you normally see. You want the sentinels, you want folks who can hold a flank, and we're seeing that come out of here at the N2K on Cypher. I'm just wondering what we're going to be seeing out of the defenders.
I like Cypher on this map a little bit more than Killjoy. Because Killjoy, you have to be in the radius. I think Cypher is huge with the tripwires, because you can be anywhere on the map, you can still detect them. But either or works. It's like a 50-50 split between those two. We also have a Sky coming in. That's an interesting pick as well too, by Frosty. You don't really see many Skies in competitive play.
No, not that much, but I love it. I think Sky is such a BM character, or BM agent rather. I was playing Replication. We had 5 Skies. It was amazing. Oh, he goes Hawk out, psh, Hawk out, blinded, Hawk out. Psh. It was awesome. That against like 5 breaches, man. That's the worst thing in the world. But with this with this map, I mean, I love the Sova play on both teams. I'm a
Sova's
Sova
huge.
stan.
Sova's needed. Sova, I think Sova's needed for every composition on every map other than Split. Sova's not great on Split, but any other map in the game, you want a Sova. Not too sure about Breeze yet, if Sova's huge there, but for the main ones, always want a Sova. So starting up in A.
Just for the folks who are wondering, it is going to be Dragon attacking with no guidance on defense. We see Yen2K trying to push up. We see a wall coming out of stage. Too slow. We see Frosty right through there as Sky not using any flashes, actually getting a frag. It's now a 3v2 here. See SCM getting taken out, leaving Laylaps in a 1v2. Laylaps, last one around, knows where Daryl is. Hearing the footsteps around sight, waiting for the Omen to push up. Jitterbug goes for the peak. Can he take him out? Daryl cleans up Laylaps, making this a 1-0 for no guidance.
That was a very fast first round. So much action going on, but it came down to a 2v1, and you can see Daryl was waiting behind default, just waiting for his teammate to peek with him from long. Great play. You never want to peek there. You don't want to give him free 1v1s. Great round taken, and we'll go on to the next. Very fast. I love that. I love the fast-paced action.
I agree. Just like this, we're probably gonna see a flash, right? Oh, we're gonna see a flash going to Garage, but we might see a second one here. We see Omen sitting in the corner. I think that's Jitterbug there. See a push, Pete coming out. Jitterbug taking out T-Ride, getting a nice 2K there. Frosty ended up clearing him out. 4 versus 3. Defenders do have the man advantage here, but Laylap's getting taken down to 34. Trying to get into the B site. Daryl and Jump both just cleaning up Dragon. Leaving Laylaps in it 1 versus 4. Cannot do it. Jump takes him out 2-0 for no guidance.
That's just a classic save round right there. Can't really do much going up against Spectres. But this is where they say the real games begin. Both teams have guns. Of course, no guidance is on a bit of a bonus. But we'll see if they can win this bonus round. That kind of changed the trajectory of the game because they're gonna have to be on a save next round. So
right here.
Looks like they're going for another garden to garage kind of push.
Gonna get that ult orb. Yep. And nobody on C to punish that as well. Looks like there is a lot of action over towards Garage. We see Sage does not get punished. Yen2K does. But Tira answered right back. Tira big frags coming out onto Jitterbug as well. Trying to even it up and get the man advantage. We still have Sova sitting inside Garage, but Dog takes him out. Frosty goes for the spam. SCM steals it. 2 versus 4 for no guidance. The big aggression.
Great work of the dog play as well too, to find where his location is and clear it out and spray the wall.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. You have to do that in the small corners, the small areas, right? You have to go and ensure. Oh, look at this! The J-Boy has no idea. Big flank from Frosty. Oh, that's all the intel too. Oh, but he doesn't know. I don't think he knows. Oh, he's getting. Oh no, Frosty's gonna get the frag. He does take out Daryl. Took out Daryl where it's mid. We see Tiro taking out J-Boy.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Daryl didn't know that Frosty was mid, and then Daryl started running. So Frosty heard him, and Frosty was walking the whole time. So I think that's what happened there. And a good round coming out from Dragon.
It's unfortunate, but we do have a full buy coming out from both teams now, albeit not the most money in the bank. We have a decent, decent full rifle buy across the board. We see a nice top C smoke. Gonna grab orb. Trying to get that Sova ult for post, I'm assuming, and like we're saying, playing a default, right? Chilling back here, waiting for aggression, see if you can pick off 1 or 2. But once again, we do see a nice, like, 3-man setup over towards garage. They definitely have been burned garage before, I feel. But, I feel like Dragon are wise to that because of this. See a nice push coming out of Frosty. Doesn't know he's there. He's spamming through the wall. Jump able to take out 2, actually. Unexpected through the box. Frosty getting taken down. Absolute punishment. J-Boy answer on a Tira all over the place. We see Dragon falling apart. All that's left is SCM and Yen2K.
We'll see if they can get some kills here. The goal, the objective, 4v2, you don't really expect to win it, but if you can get a couple frags, maybe kind of ruin the economy a little bit, that'd be huge.
Ooh, nice little frag coming up from Saintic. Yen2K in a 1v4. Hate to see that, but love to see the frag. Doesn't have ult though, so he's kind of on his own. 12 seconds left. Going for the frag. Close on the second. If he grabbed it, that would have been winnable, and that was a really nice try coming out of Yen2K.
That was a good try from Yen2K. I got into a situation, 4v2. You don't really ever want to be in that situation. Nice try. Able to get 2 picks, which is pretty big. Puts 2 players that see Jump can't buy. Doesn't have any shields. And he's their top fragger for no guidance right now. So that could make things a little bit
He does have knives, though. He does. So I think he's going to rock knives.
No Jump, not Tira.
Oh, Jump. Oh. You're right. Whoa. That is not good. That is a complete misbuy. Well, I guess maybe not. I'm not too sure, but hopefully he's been playing well enough. We do have Tira though on the Blade Storm. Yeah, she's just like playing in smoke. They have to know that he's there. J-Boy taking out Yen2K. Tira needs to push, needs to get the pressure on him. Gets a frag on a J-Boy. Be running through the smoke. We're gonna see Laylab taking out Daryl. We see Tira getting taken out by that ult, stopping the plant. We have Sova versus Sova ult. Pandemonium happening. And SCM in a 1 versus 3.
It looks like Jitterbug can take it. I like a Omen versus. Oh, I'm sorry. The Sova versus Sova alt play there was. You always love to see it. Who's gonna win that battle?
Exactly, right. So, I was, really two really nice frags coming out of Saintic with that alt. Way to stop the plant. A way to essentially discombobulate the entire attacking side, but yeah, we have 4-1, and Dragon is on a quasi buy right now.
Yeah, Dragon is pretty broke here. The goal is to obviously always try to get a couple frags, try to damage the economy of no guidance a little bit every save round you have. But hey, man, if they're able to pull this out, this could be a huge swing round.
Really want to see Sky pull out her ult to get some info once they get some map control. That's a great Sky ult is a great way, to disperse. I don't think they expected 2 here, but Saintic makes a footstep, and now they probably know. You see big flanks coming out, and J-Boy does get punished for it. Does not matter. Dragon with the mana advantage on the C site, planting already.
This is a great save round for Dragon so far.
Yeah, absolutely. For having pistols and SMGs, I think No Guidance got a little cocky with that push with Reyna and Sova up. A. And that's the type of aggression that, you know, I was saying you need to have like your Cypher for. And sure enough, they had a Cypher trap, you know? Didn't expect
SCM
to,
with a
but...
nice cleanup there to get the 2 frags. That's a huge round for Dragon. They're able to pick up guns. They have a full buy. And that puts some players on no guidance on saves.
Yeah, we got a Marshall coming out of J-Boy. And 2 Deagles coming out of Daryl and Junk. So hopefully they can do some damage. I mean, Marshall's pretty nasty. If you can do some damage and be aggressive with it and have your team follow up with those Deags, all you need is a body shot. Really nice nice flash coming out from Sky into Garage, just to make sure that the aggression we've been seeing out of these defenders does not bite them. Coming up alt mid. Another flash coming out. Frosty always first one in, going for a third in. Quick flash. Jitterbug on the left side. I think Frosty knows, but he's sitting. And we see the ult coming out. See, really nice spray down, but Frosty, big whip on the spray. SEM cleans it up, taking out Jitterbug. Darrow taking out Laylaps. Tira on it as well. A 3v3. We see all 3 players rotating from CT. Sage most likely going to go through Garage. And 1-2 coming out Garage. SCM taking out Jump. J-Boy doing mad damage with that Marshall.
Oh, wow, the Guardian double headshot. Wow. What, the back-to-back save round wins? You don't see that often.
That's, you hate to see it. That was a really nice retake coming out of No Guidance. That pick from J-Boy really solidified it. I think, yeah, it put pressure on the guys in sight, and it forced them to take a peek. Tira taken out, leaving, you know, actually, no, sorry, wasn't it Tira at the end? Or was it Laylaps?
Yeah, I think it was Tira left.
And Laylaps and Yentukai were the 3 who were alive. Yeah, so it was Tira, yeah. Nice recon.
CECS with the nice Guardian shots to clean it up at the end.
I know.
Feels like every round there's a heavy presence towards Garage and C from both these teams. There hasn't been much action towards A unless they're trying to rotate, but it always starts off with this Garden Garage C kind of push.
Viper ult on C. We see a peek from Tira coming out. The slow orb does not get punished for that. Darrow taking out SCM. Laylaps and all of Dragon are rotating back over to A. J-Boy, first one to realize this. He's going to slowly make his way over, and as soon as they hit short, he's going to rotate. We see Silva rotating over as well. We see Ferocity waiting for that rotate over, and Jitterbug punishes him. A really nice corner clearing coming out of Jitterbug. The J-Boy already inside, taking out Tira, going for the peek on to Yen2K, who's planting, and Saintic. Once again, Silva diff with the ult.
Yeah, you just really, if you're Frosty there and you're staying back, you really are hoping you get at least one pick to help your team out, and you're able to return on the site. But once you are the one that gets picked out, it turns into a 3v4. There's also a Sova ult coming from Saintic. It's just going to be nearly impossible to win that round, especially with the way that J-Boy's on site fully ulted. Just too many things. A was not the move, unfortunately, there for Dragon. Saintic is playing great so far.
Saintic needs a heal, gets that heal from his Sage, and are we going to see a commit?
If they try to rotate off, there's 2 people waiting back in their spawn. Looks like the flank's coming. SCM gets both of them.
That's a rotate if I've ever seen one.
What a play from SCM.
Really nice. Really, really fantastic to see. SCM just doing a number on them. But no guidance. Do like that double up aggressive flank. Done that a couple times.
Saints able to get that information. Know that they're both playing C long. Coming in. And SCM. What a round from him with the 4K.
Putting in work. Top of the scoreboard. 12 frags alongside Saintic.
Sova and Omen are leading the way. You don't see that too often. You want to see a little bit more from your duelists at this point, but you know what? This is pretty good match so far. SCM able to keep dragging in it. You don't want to lose that round. You're going to go down 7-2, but that's huge. Hey, look at those 2 picks when people trying to flank through A. But SCM was expecting it, and he made them pay.
All right. Oh no. Jitterbug able to get the angle on the Frosty. And not get punished. Had nobody to trade out. Jitterbug. Jir goes for the peak. Able to take him out. Now he gets punished. He jump and Saintic sitting on the B site with J-Boy still not rotating over. He slowly make his way. I think they're worried that they're gonna do the same thing. Pull the rotate over to C and then rotate back to A.
So there might be a commitment to C coming in here.
And J-Boy's rotated over.
They're ready. Spike is down 2v2.
Oh, you know, J-Boy at the back of the site. He picks up a Vandal. They had no idea. They thought he sold the op. J-Boy. A rotator, massive work, that 3K.
Yeah, that was a nice play by J-Boy at the end there. A little bit unfortunate from Dragon. They kind of gave him 2 1v1s. You want to be able to kind of crossfire there, play for a trade, but J-Boy able to clean it up, win both his 1v1s, and now no guidance is up 7-3. And I would say that Haven's a pretty attack-heavy map, so this is a really good defending half so far from no guidance.
Absolutely. Look at this, though. Jitterbug taking out Tira. Big fragger. Jitterbug again onto SCM. Oh, Garage isn't the play. Frosty taking out Jitterbug. Does punish him.
You're right. It feels like it's kind of they're doing the same thing every single time. It's not really working for them. They keep trying to go Garage, keep trying to get control at C, but it just has not been working out.
They need to use their Sova info a lot better. But they're going in defense after this anyway, so... Well, there's 2 more rounds, rather. Walk back up A. The only one over there is Saintic, and he's Heaven. So if they make no noise up until plant, we get Cypher up there? Yeah, oh no.
But Saintic has the ult. I think that's what's going to be coming in the moment they try to plant it. That ult delays the plant. What a shock dart.
They're a in 1v2 takes out Laylaps, getting tagged. Daryl has no util.
Is he gonna stick it? He's gonna stick it. And Frosty has no idea.
Oh. You hate to see it. Really well played. Coming out of Daryl there.
They say real pros don't fake. And that's exactly what happens. Frosty didn't even peek. He didn't even look. He didn't expect him to stick it whatsoever. And the bomb wasn't planted for him. And he didn't move up. Just not proper play there, unfortunately.
No, you even gotta go for like a 5 seconds, you know, like you can peek out, tap a couple shots, make him think you're running up, you know, do something to get him off there. Don't just give it to him. Tira taking out Jitterbug, another frag on a Daryl, really nice frag team out of Tira.
Looks like it's the C move again.
Tira with the spike. Boy with the Empress coming from CT with an up. Take out Cypher Cam. 2 versus 3 here. Really nice one-way coming to Tira. In the end, 2K able to take out Saintic. 4th round, first half. Dragon, not out completely, but they have some work to do.
Yeah, that was not the half you're looking for if you're Dragon. Unfortunately, you want to at least have it even, especially on Haven, because this is a pretty attacker-sided map. And that was not the greatest half for him. Saintic absolutely went off, playing great as Sova. Had some good rounds there from Tira, from SCM, but you need a little bit more from your team. Frosty started to pick it up towards the end a little bit, but Yen2K, Laylaps hasn't been their best half, but on defense, we'll see what they can do. And if they can, hey man, 8-4 is better than 9-3, so that was a big round at the end for them as well too.
Definitely just having that one round is so important, not only mentally, but if it's something like a 9-3, right, and you lose a pistol, right, you only have 3 more rounds. So if you don't force the next round, you have 2 rounds. You have to, you know what I mean, that the other team needs. It puts you in such a bad situation. You really get a full buy off. That being said, it doesn't even matter what you can buy because pistols do the job. Here on the C site, we actually see N2K and SCM holding it down. And a beautiful hold and a retake coming out from Dragon.
Yeah, that's a huge round. You really want to win this pistol round if you're Dragon. If you put yourself into an 8-5 situation, now you can force up this next round. And you're hoping no guidance. They're probably just going to stick with classic pistols so they can buy next round. If you win this round, it's 8-6. Practically anything can happen. You're right back in the game. So that's a huge pistol round for Dragon. Cypher setup on B is not something you see too often on Haven.
You're right, actually. Normally you see a Sage or someone else posted up there. We'll indeed see. We're gonna see another C hit. There we go. Or Saintic actually able to take out SCM, not getting punished to get the orb.
Nice shots from Saintic right there. SCM got a little bit ambitious with that peak, and now it's a 4v5.
This group up mid, gonna be coming back window. Be wrapping towards A. It looks like Dragon have the read here.
They go A, Dragon's gonna be ready for it. It looks like that's what they're gonna be doing.
I love this.
You see some action. right away when they come to short. Here's the double shock dart.
Nice, Tira. That was such good, such great movement. I was too engaged watching Tira and the race car peak with the Spectre and dashed out to get away. Tira does not get punished, and no guidance due.
That was a great hold by Dragon. You lose SCM right away, who was their top fragger. That's not a great start to the force round, but you know what? They gambled that they were gonna go A. They had everybody there, and no guidance ended up going A, and they had some great crossfire set up. Tira is able to start it off with the pick. Laylaps comes in with the double shock dart, and that's a great hold, and that's a great round to win. Now it's 8-6, and you're right back in the game.
Oh, really nice frag coming out of Laylaps there. There's the flash aggression. Tira and SCM both getting punished for it, though. Laylaps another frag onto a jump. J-Boy getting stuck in the corner. 2 versus 3 here. We see Yen2K taking out 1, Saint taking out Yen2K, leaving Ferocity in a 1 versus 2 clutch situation. Ferocity pushing up. He's going to use his dog. Fantastic work by Frosty. Has to push up. Frosty has to push up. He's got to do it. Come on, Frosty. You can do it. Oh, he's got to hear that too.
I think he's going for the gun. What crazy aggression we saw from Dragon there on the defender side. Looks like Frosty's going to be holding the flank. Sorry, Saint is going to be holding the flank.
Doesn't even need it.
What a bonus round from Dragon. The aggression on the defender sides. You love to see it. And Frosty already has 12 assists so far this game. Holy. You know, before I said Haven was a attacker-sided map, but this game is looking defensive heavy so far. Wow.
I am really impressed with how Dragon have come back. That extra round really put them in a better position, right? They've only won 3, but now they've basically, or they almost evened it up.
Yeah, exactly. It all comes down to that pistol round. That pistol round wins huge. Gives them that 8-6. They get a little bit more momentum, a little bit more confidence. And that bonus round, the aggression. Great play to be super aggressive through mid there.
See, I'm going for those info peaks. Tira missing an op shot. Just all over. They're just pugging it out right now. Like, just trying to get chip damage, maybe a lucky headshot, pre-fires, wall bangs. It is an important round with all Deegs on no guidance side.
So you can see some 1Ds coming in from no guidance. But this is a round that Dragon should be able to take. Shock dart's barely gonna miss there. Looks like the A hit is coming.
Love the dual recon darts here. We see Saint pushing and getting a nice 3K. Saint just absolute aggression in the back of the site, leaving SCM in a 1 versus 4. Even though we saw the read coming out of Dragon, we have no guidance, just absolutely stomping on them and just running into sight. Saint is he get the 4K and clean it up with SCM. Saintic unable to get his fourth, but Jitterbug does the work for him. Taking out SCM, putting No Guidance with a little bit more of a lead than they had the round prior.
Yeah, that one's kind of a heartbreaker right there for Dragon. You have No Guidance on a save with the ability to tie up the match after being down 8-4. But the Sheriff shots come in and the execution on A was flawless, especially on a save round. You have, I think it was 3 coming up from long and then 2 coming up from short. Just great trades, great crossfire, and just flawless execution.
See, I'm going for the info peek as the jiggle J-Boy unable to connect. The double peek coming out from Yen2K and SCM. They're just toying with them at this point. Frosty in the corner. Jitterbug, no. I'm worried Frosty's gonna get too aggressive. He's getting too impatient. Get caught out, but nope. Oh, maybe. We have him and Jitterbug over. Oh no, Frosty's gonna get him. Frosty's gonna take him out.
Oh, is Frosty waiting for more? Is that what he thinks?
I think so, yeah. I think he's waiting for more.
Frosty with the free pick on Jitterbug.
Yeah. And Frosty's got to get out of there, and he's gone. 40 seconds left in the round here. We see an A group up coming out of No Guidance. We can see the rotate coming over as well. We do not. But now we do. There we go. We see everybody coming in. Quick rotate. Russian on site. No man left behind. 20 seconds left in the round. They have to get bombed down. Really nice ult to push the plant off.
And look at some damage in on jump.
Yeah. Yeah. Jump ass. Yeah, I mean, you know, kind of a wasted heal. It might have been better on a lower HP player, but Daryl doesn't even need HP. Takes out Tira and Yen2K. 3v4 with that res here. We see the dog coming out from Frosty, and we see an ult coming out of Saintic. The post plants coming out of No Guidance. Really, really great job.
Yeah, No Guidance is playing a really good execution game on the site right now. Good post plant play. Saintic just having a game so far, having his way. Top frag of the game, making huge impacts. Even on that round, the Sovalt coming in, able to slow them down. And you know, Dragon, they had a hot start to defending, but right now they're gonna need to win this round. This is a huge swing round right here. Tiro with the big pick already off the start.
That's the type of thing you need to see, especially because he had jump use his ult last round. It's not even like he can has some way to you know, counter that. Tiro with another frag though. Jump walk peeking an angle that is commonly held by oppers. Not a good look.
Yeah, from J-Boy and Jump. They both just kind of walk peeked angles, and Tira's in the right moment, the right time to get 2 picks.
Group up happening towards alt mid. Maybe they're going C. Tira's still holding the B push up. Just under a minute left in the round here. We do see a little bit of engagement coming out of No Guidance. Saintic not connecting onto Yen2K. 30 seconds left. They are going to be executing onto the C site. Now we see SCM push through. Jitterbug getting 1, getting 2. Beautiful shots. Really needed for No Guidance. We see Tira missing. He's going for the ult, going for the jump peek. That's the dash. He's trying to hide. Jitterbug going for the third onto Tira. Jitterbug going to get the plant and the ace. Can he do it?
And then Viper ult's down as well too.
This is...
It looks so promising for Dragon as well too, with Tira with those first 2 picks, but great execution from Jitterbug.
When you see a dart coming out of Laylap's right now, Frosty, really nice pick on the Saintic. There we go. They know where Daryl is. They'll have to. Frosty's gonna flash through. Frosty taking out Daryl. They actually, are they gonna get it? Oh no, his Laylep's gonna die. He's gonna have, oh no, he got it, he got it. Wow, really great retake. They did indeed know both were back sight because there's no ping on the arrow front sight. So well played, very well played out of Dragon. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, that was a very crazy round. You know, Dragon started off the round so hot. Tira gets those first 2 picks. Next thing you know, Jitterbug going through Garage gets one on SCM. Yen2K gets flicked on, not able to get the trade. Next thing you know, it's a 3v3, and Tira backside gets paranoid. Paranoia gets flash, can't do anything. 3v2, Viper all goes down, and that's kind of sucks for no guidance. You really want to win that round in the situation, and that's a huge comeback from Dragon.
Duro once again with the initial pick coming out really fast. A hit coming out of no guidance. Frosty taking out Daryl. Falling right back. Frosty going for the repeat. Taking out Jitterbug. A jump. Able to take out Tira. Big fragger. Drop down J-Boy with the Empress. Unable to connect on a lay lap. So up taking him out. Leaving Jumpity 1 versus 4. Clutch situation. Does not know that SCM has walked all the way into spawn here.
And SCM.
Oh man, SCM, he's... How mad would you be? He comes out of spawn, not just spawn area, the place where you actually spawn.
I would be pretty mad. I would definitely be in the alt chat, pretty mad.
Right? Like who pushes there? Why are you waiting there?
Exactly.
We'll see what comes out of this though, because last to buy round before a save. Yeah, Tira another frag on a jump. But if you look at the money, it's no Dragons who have the better bank, so no guidance with the lead, Dragon with the bank.
Kind of feels like they're letting Tira get a free pick with the op at the start of the last 3 rounds. They're just kind of peeking angles without much, you know, they're not being very well prepared for it. They're just kind of peeking them dry. And Tira's punishing them every time.
Jump peek coming from the N2K. A lot of info. This is those defaults we were talking about once again. But attackers have a man down, now 2 men down. SCM taking out Jitterbug.
It looks like it's going to be another A hit coming in here. 3v5 though. Good take. It's a 3v3 situation.
Ooh.
Satic.
Oh, I don't know if this is the play. I do not. I mean, one could think that, but okay, there we go. At least J-Boy's sitting in a different corner and Darrow's all the way back with lineups. All right, that's a little bit better. I thought they were gonna sit short, and that is not a good idea. But post plant is set up well. Nice shock dart coming out. Change it with an arrow and another shock dart. Almost no damage done. We see N2K taking out Saintic. Viper's there for the post, and not being able to get it. Doesn't even matter. J-Boy, the 3K, closing out the round. 11-9 for no guidance.
Yeah, just great execution onto A. 3v5 situation for no guidance, but there's 2 people playing on A. They're able to take them both down. Then you have 3 people rotating, so it's a 3v3 retake situation, and no guidance just able to take it. You know, when you have 2 people playing site, you're hoping to get at least 1 pick there, so it turns into a 3v2, and you still have man advantage. It was just kind of a blown round, unfortunately, for Dragon.
Really quiet round. Daryl taking out SCM, punishing the aggression, trying to get Yen 2K through the wall, unable to do so. Lots of C presence here, and you see a massive flank coming out. Pain Train coming from a Dragon, rotating through alt.
Look at Dragon's positioning right now. Just kind of gave him the site for free. That's gonna be a 4v5 retake.
Ooh, Tira. Really nice shot.
Jump gets the pick onto Yen2K.
The 3v3, we see the res coming out. The res bait. Layla will take out jump and it will take out Jitterbug. They have to put pressure on. They have to put pressure up long. They have to push in. No time left. 2v2. Left and right side. These are the crossfire coming out. We need Daryl taking out Frosty. Bringing us to map and season point.
Yeah, this could be the last round of the regular season. But that was a great kind of hold there at the end for J-Boy and Daryl. Good crossfire, really close, nice try there in the 4v5, especially on a save round for Dragon. But unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to win those rounds. And, you know, Laylas put up a good shot, able to kill Jump and the Prickly Res. Early Sobal coming in, able to get a little bit of damage.
I like this double hold coming out long.
It's good. They know two are there now. They're not going to peek it. Looks like they're going back C. It looks like C is probably going to be the play here.
You can see a rotate come out. But I doubt they're going to because each time they've pulled a rotate and gone back. So. Let's get pushed through smoke here. Jump's going to get caught out. Frosty taking him out. Plastic coming into garage. A site or C site take. Begin to see Yen2K push through with his cage there. You see a nice 2K coming out. Daryl taking out SCM. We have Dragon in the back site. Frosty and Yen2K holding it down. 2 for Yen2K, 3 for Frosty. Really, really nicely played. Movement was great coming out of Yen2K in the C site, in his cages. That was so well played. He needed to make sure he didn't die because they had no idea where he was, and that allowed all the other players to play off of him as well.
Exactly. Great play. Good setup there by Yen2K. Good placements of his cages. Good placements of his trip wires. Just played around the C site beautifully. And Frosty also turned his game around. He didn't start off too hot on attack, but on defense, he's playing like a monster.
Taking out one. Laylabs and Tira both putting in work. Tira going for another one. Last, Daryl takes out Tira actually with the Deagle. And Laylabs with the one taps.
Here we go. Both teams are going to be able to buy. This is the round that could take it into overtime. You know, these two teams, seems like every time they play, it's so evenly matched. Always a great game between these two. It seems like they both are better defenders on a Haven. Not very common to see, but some great fast-paced action coming out. SCM's being a little bit aggressive. He's in cubby. Wonder if they'll expect that. There's going to be a little bit of action here. SCM.
But
they don't expect him. He gets traded out.
He shouldn't have wide peeked that. He should have flashed them and TP'd out. but he does get a frag, and that throws him off balance. No guidance are at a man disadvantage. And this ult here is gonna keep them. He's gonna keep them at B.
It looks like they're gonna rotate out of the ult, which is interesting. And it looks like they're gonna be trying to go A. But Dragon's already expecting it as they have 2 people on A, and we have a Sky ult coming in. It's gonna give away the location.
Hero with the first pick. They know both of them are short. We see a flash coming out. J-Boy going for the peek. Tira holding. Frag onto Daryl. Tira is going for the third. Are they gonna try to flash him? He goes for the ulti and bringing it to overtime. Tira, absolute madman on the op. 25 frags, leading the server.
And we're going to overtime, the final game of the regular season. There's no way to end it off on a better note than this. What a game so far. Tira, Frosty, SEM all playing on their minds. Saintix playing amazing as well too. And I think this is going to be very interesting overtime. Both teams playing really, really well on defense. See on if overtime they can try to change their strategy on attack. And it looks like we have Dragon attacking first. I don't think any team has in this game tried to push up A first. I feel like every team has been starting in kind of grass area towards mid, garage, C, but no one, I don't think, has tried A right away. It looks like there's a tactical pause as well too. Nice cinematic shots coming in from Betty. Haven is a beautiful map.
Haven is a beautiful map. The sand, the water, the trees.
Excited to see the cinematics with Breeze as well too. That's going to be nice.
All right, and just you say that, we see an A hit quick. That's exactly what you need. Need to smoke A to hold the cross. They're swinging. You see one frag coming out onto Saintic. I think they know that J-Boy is going to be there. We're probably going to go for the flash and the peek from back site. You see Frosty trying to clear out site, pushing all the way back. 1 Heaven, 2 CT. All they know is 1 up.
Looks like they're running away from A, though. It could work out. If they're gonna go, they should go fast.
Yeah, and Cypher needs to make noise. Cypher needs to make noise. Make some guns.
It looks like they gave them A. They're gonna try to retake it, but they kind of all fell back, and I don't know if that's the play.
No, they should have fell back way sooner. Way sooner.
They're still able to get on C.
Nice frag coming out of Tira.
And it looks like it's going to work out just fine. You're going to be able to get into post-plant positions. 3v5 retake, no guidance. Now 2v5. Jitterbug's able to get 1, but that's a huge round win for Dragon.
Absolute massive win from Dragon.
And you know, it's been defense heavy, so able to win it right away on attackers. Let's see if they can lock it down.
And we have a really fast A hit, or are they just gonna go for orb?
Looks like they're pushing up C. There's only 1 on there. They should be able to have sight for free, basically. And they do. Dragon's gonna be playing for the retake.
I like the Cypher cages set up for retake.
Yeah, it gives them a lot of movement options.
Flash out of smoke. See N2K getting 2 nice frags. Really important frags coming out. See Jumpgate taking out N2K. We have Daryl with the lineup.
But I don't think it's gonna be
They got
enough.
half. They got half. They have to push him.
And that's gonna be it.
No.
Oh
Nope.
wait.
They got it. They got it now.
It's too late.
The comeback.
What a game between these two teams. 14-12 is the final in overtime as Dragon takes it, and they are the 5th seed, and it looks like that's a big game for the standings as well too.
That is a big game indeed. With that update now, we are looking at let's see this. 14-12. That was, oh man, I don't even know what to say. That was great. But standings right now, where are we at? Let's see the standings. I think where? Trying to pull this up on my end. Obviously, we have Dragon are gonna take 5th spot, but 1 point over, no guidance. 1 point, 3 points total versus 2. Seeding is gonna be a lot different. We're gonna have the playoff seeds coming out, but that was an absolute ride of a game. So coming back to the cameras, Yoga, were you expecting that comeback at all?
No, I was not. I'll be honest with you, because in my opinion, I always think that Haven's more of an attacking map, and I thought once they went down 8-4 on when they were attacking, I thought it was pretty much over, and I think no guides was going to clean up. But there were some great swing rounds in there, and Frosty just kind of turned it up to another level. Look, he has 19 assists and 26 frags. I mean, that's an unreal game.
Yeah, Frosty putting in massive work, Tira putting in massive work. It really felt like as the game went on, you're right, they kind of warmed up a little bit. Saintic did all that he could, but it kind of you can't hold that long all the way through. But every player, I think, had their really important moment, and kind of like I said, they were fighting for this one. So I'm glad it went to overtime. It was a great matchup. Do you have any other last words you have to say about this game before we head out?
No, don't really have any other last words other than it was a fantastic game to end the regular season on. I mean, that should be an insight of to what these playoffs are gonna be like. It's gonna be amazing, and make sure you tune in to watch them.
Absolutely. Stay tuned to our socials, to all of the places we post everything: Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, our website, Facebook, all that stuff. Playoffs are happening now. So this is the end of our Valorant regulation series. And yeah, I'm so excited for playoffs coming up. So the brackets will be out soon, so stay posted for that. I want to thank everybody for coming out, spending this evening with us, watching the last game. I want to say a big thank you to Betty on the observing. So all the camera work, all the beautiful smooths, all the cinematic shots, all from the hands of Betty. And we have Dr. Coward doing all the broadcast stuff as well, working full production, all those high quality transitions, all the basically managing us and what we do. It's been Dr. Coward this evening. So without further ado, we just want to say thanks to our sponsors as well. You'll see them in a second, but yeah, come see us this weekend. I think there's a little bit more League of Legends. I'm not 100% sure, but check socials and come see us next week. The week after, we're going to have playoff games for longer than you want. So thank you again. My name is Wilby, and I will be seeing you next time.